Hey, what's up to all my Scorpios? Please be sure to get this book at Amazon.com. The link will be in the description box below as usual. If you'd like to contact me for a personal reading, my email address as well as the prices are in the description box below. So the cards that I come up with are the Four of Swords, Page of Swords, Four of Wands, Page of Swords, Two of Pentacles, King of Swords, the Sun, Knight of Cups, Seven of Wands, Ten of Pentacles, Four of Swords, and last but not least, you have the Moon. So the Scorpios have to get over your past, this part of the month is about the Scorpios getting over their past bumps and bruises, right? Feeling emotionally and mentally and spiritually, all right? Physically, you may be okay, but you're not mentally, spiritually, emotionally. You Scorpios have to learn to get over that if you want to evolve to the next level. Because see, okay, all right, forget it. I'm just going to go ahead and talk about Scorpio's mental, Scorpio's spiritual journey because of this, right? To give it meaning, right? Because I basically talked about the entire reading just now. You will be in a better position in all areas of your life, meaning more constructive, benevolent position in your life, period, if you learn to work on this. The whole point about Scorpio is that Scorpio, there's 3 stages in Scorpio. You have the Scorpion, which is the worst. You have the Eagle, which is still terrible. And then you have the Phoenix. Now, essentially what happens here is you're trying to get to the Phoenix. Now, let me go ahead and say this. You haven't reached the Phoenix stage until you learn to let go of trying to get revenge, which is about the Scorpion stage, taking everything as an insult, which is still the Scorpion stage, or until you get past the Eagle stage, which is thinking that you're the strongest, thinking that you're the best, because that's what an eagle does. An eagle, in all intents and purposes, is not a very honorable or well-respected animal. It is an animal or an organism or an animal that essentially feeds. It's basically parasitic. It's parasitic. And when it dies, it has to fly to the highest point of a mountain because that's just how big its ego is, thinking that it's the strongest. So the mere fact that Scorpios talk about, and if you don't believe me, I can pull it up. I could pull up the evidence. The mere fact that Scorpios talk about being the strongest, it means you need to let go on who's the strongest and who's not. Because the strongest is inside of you. Yes, Cancer on paper, Cancer, the zodiac sign on paper, may be the strongest, but you can still defeat Cancer. So, okay then. Now, with that being said, the Phoenix represents an aspect in which Scorpio has to learn to get to. The aspect of Scorpio when it comes to interacting with people or others and itself is about dying, right? So that they can be reborn. Meaning what? Meaning when it's time to let go of grievances, knowing when and how to let go so that you can transform past that stage or past that mindset, because at the end of the day, what matters is the bigger picture. This is what Aquarius represents. Now, the fixed signs are Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, and Leo. Taurus represents insecurity. Taurus is the zodiac sign of insecurity. That's part of the reason why it is that Taurus perceives everything as life and death, is because Taurus is actually insecure. So it has to go about its way to try to control things, including people. They think of people as things. As a matter of fact, Taurus rules slavery. Now, Leo represents narcissism that comes about naturally because of the insecurity energy that Taurus represents. We all have that. Scorpio represents not being able to let go of grievances, and Aquarius represents finally reaching that stage of transitioning, from humanhood to godhood, because now you've actually been able to let go and really meaningfully let go to the point where you can actually see the bigger picture. This is the thing that Scorpio has a problem with. So until Scorpios, and I have the evidence to back it up, please don't have me put the mirror in you guys' face. So until Scorpio can learn, and this is why the reading is important, to let go, and I mean truly let go, and understand the bigger picture instead of concentrating on all the wrong things, you haven't learned your lesson yet, and you're still in Scorpio or maybe even Eagle stage. So comment on the video, like the video, subscribe.